It's Lionel Richie, in case I haven't said that again. This is a Commodore. I knew our time with him was limited. This is not someone you want to have your hands on for a very long time. You got one shot to mic him. You better mic him well. There was a shoot I had to do with Lionel Richie, and that one was intimidating. I typically don't get starstruck. I try to be professional. A-list talent doesn't necessarily like that either. Do your job, be professional, don't speak unless spoken to, and all that. That said, the sound was gonna be a lot more crucial on this one because it's Lionel Richie, he needs to sound good, and he's gonna be playing an instrument, in this case with his daughter, and the music needs to sound good.
You know, it's so interesting. When we were doing that, the TV special, right in the middle of the rehearsal, you turned to me and you said, so do you remember that song we used to play when I was 4?
I got the call for that one kind of last minute. They said, we're going to Lionel Richie's house, and they did not want to see any of the sound equipment, but they wanted the piano to sound good and they wanted the vocals to sound good. Typically to do that, you need to be able to see the microphone. You need to use like a stick mic because those are very good at rejecting off-axis sound, anything but the intended signal, in this case, the vocals. What I have right now, right here, the lapel microphone, it's kind of omnidirectional. That's why if I move a little bit this way or I move a little bit this way, you can still hear me. That's not good when the person is playing a piano because then the piano is leaking into the microphone, but it's what we had. And not to mention, it's Lionel Richie, in case I haven't said that again. This is a Commodore. I knew our time with him was limited. This is not someone you want to have your hands on for a very long time. You got one shot to mic him. You better mic him well. No clothing noise, even though he's going to be moving. You need to be skillful enough to set the transmitter correctly, because if you set it too sensitive, when he starts singing, it'll clip, it'll distort. Can't have that. But at the same time, he did an intro before he started playing, so he's going to be talking and then singing. So staging the volume correctly is very difficult. We also had to hide microphones in the piano, which was hard, and you don't want to hurt the piano. It was the most expensive piano I have ever seen. I mean, it was worth more than I'll make in my life.
We're on an imaginary journey to the place beyond the independent.
We had one wireless microphone on each talent, so that was Lionel Richie and his daughter Nicole. That was also going to be what you heard when they were singing. For the piano, I used Shep's microphones because they have a very interesting design where the amplifier can be separated from the capsule. If you look at a shotgun microphone, it can be about this long. The Shep's microphone, the capsule is this big, literally this big, and it connects to a cable, which is very thin, and it can go wherever, and then it connects to a separate amplifier housing, which then is fed into my mixer. And because it was a grand piano, you gotta be very careful about mic placement because you wanna be able to get as much of the range of the piano as possible in several places because you don't want it to be, in a weird way, you don't want it to be too perfect. You want to have a sense of scale. You know, a grand piano is very massive. You want the impact and something a little bit further away so you get the reverb. You might not even use it in the final mix, but I wanted to give the post people as many options as possible. But at the same time, I had to mic them carefully so that it wasn't too sensitive, so the piano just, you couldn't hear him singing. It was a tough one. It was a really tough, and you had to do it very quickly. And it was raining outside. And we couldn't get any mud in this man's beautiful mansion. So every time we came in, we had to like stop, wipe down everything, scrape our shoes, really make sure we weren't bringing any mud into the house. Oh man, nerve-wracking. God, it does sound nerve-wracking. Yeah, but I felt a tremendous sense of accomplishment after that one.
Well, that's what I'm talking about, kid. Killed it. It's very good.
And besides the fact that I'm paid and therefore I want it to sound good, I have tremendous respect for Lionel Richie. He's a musical genius, and being a fanboy, I guess for lack of a better word, I did want it to sound perfect. And I believe that it did. You know, I was very, very proud of that one.
Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We'd love it if you subscribe to our channel so that we can keep bringing you more creative people and their experiences. Thanks again for watching.